Hey, going live again here. Wow, let me get my let's get some light going. Can you see me? I think you can see me just fine. Can you hear me? Looks like you can hear me okay, but why am I kind of quiet? Do I need to turn myself up a little bit? I can do that. I can definitely do that. Geez, why is that quieter than usual? Oh, because I'm padded. Let me turn the pad off. Okay, wow. This is gonna be a lot louder now. I'm gonna turn down some other stuff, do some tinkering. Okay, I think that's a good rate. Oh, I forgot to update the bit rate. Nah, it's okay. All right. $7? I actually updated that target to 970. What I did was I took that percentage mean price target off that descending triangle and I applied it to I used the big W price target. So then I called the bottom. Go watch like my, what is it, May 6th video or something like that. It was pretty intense. Pretty much called the bottom 4 days before it happened. I said really scary days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We had that huge waterfall cascading dive in AMC, and then I said, hey, sub 10, and then boom, right there at 970 it reversed, and that was amazing. You know, it's hard to get that price target right when you're looking for a 80% decrease in the price. I got most of that. It was awesome. Is AMC hitting 23 soon? You know, not today. Not today. Okay, so I'm gonna go onto my YouTube here. I'm gonna try to figure out. I've got to figure out how to get this thing, the stream. Actually, I think what I could do is I just go. I think if I say go live on the browser, it's like, hey, look, you're already streaming, and I'm like, wow, no way. And then I need to come down here. Bear with me here. Bear with me. I'm so new to this. Stream settings. Enable stuff. No stream latency is fine. Let's see here. Stream health. Oh, I can edit this. Okay, here we go. Let me get some tags going in here so people can find me. AMC, SPY, IWM, GameStop. I like to throw technical analysis in there myself because some people don't follow me. They just say LCAP and they search me. And then also, how about Bulkowski? And let's just go for that. I'm gonna say save that. Customization's fine. Monetization? Nah, let's not turn that on. Not for these. Well, maybe. Let's do this. I'll say sure, monetization. Monetization's fine. Okay, so save. Let's get this stream going. I think that's enough housekeeping. I can insert ads too. This is so weird. Is an ad playing right now? Did that start an ad? I guess I won't never know. I'll have to watch my own stream later to find out. Here we are coming into the close, July 11th. It's Slurpee Day. 8 viewers. Hello, people. I'm going to try to keep my eye on the chat, so if you have questions or if you want me to look at something, just let me know. Okay, so what did I see in the markets today? Well, I want to start with AMC because I think that's what people care about the most. And also, this is exactly what I was saying was going to happen in Capavision. So if you're not a premium subscriber, hit join the subscribe button. It's $2 a month, and you're going to get a ton of analysis, just a ton of analysis. And I got to say, I said in the AM, probably not moving up. If we do see a rally, it'll be in the PM. I said this consolidation is probably going to drag on throughout the day today. And this is exactly what happened. I did chart this triangle. I thought it'd be a little more tilted upwards, but you know, this is fine. This morning I thought maybe it ended short, but no, we did get the full length of the consolidation. It's a pretty sweet double top with a handle. The price target for that double top is actually down here. It's already been met. And so this consolidation, this tells me that the price has stopped going down and is now coming higher. And so this was a very simple A, B, C correction after a big motive wave. Like, very clear, very clear to me. And what I'm looking for now is a bullish breakout, which we are seeing develop, and this would begin a new motive wave. New motive wave. And what's a motive wave? This is a motive wave. That's a motive wave. Look at it. It's huge. It's glorious. And it's part of just the larger motive wave that started from this low. So what I'm looking for is bullish continuation, but it's not going to be so simple because this really could just be an even bigger triangle. This is a good close though. Breaking above that trend line is good at the close. So we'll see what tomorrow looks like. I think what we need to do is get another volume spike. Let's check out what this looked like on the daily chart. Let's go daily. Show me the daily chart. What am I looking at? I gotta change my let's see here. Oh, that's my daily update drawings, huh? Well, I don't want to lose those. Let's go to I don't know. This one's probably blank. There we go. Hey, nice hammer. That's a bullish hammer. That looks good, doesn't it? So what we're looking for tomorrow is a close above this to signal continuation higher. Close above the high of July 8th is really ideal. What was that, 1532? So if the price can start moving higher, that'd be wonderful. You can see the volume is dropping. So this isn't super encouraging to see volume dropping, especially after that big push up. This really just could turn into some sort of expanded flat pattern where the price is just going to bounce up and down. It's just like, hey, this could be a simple 1, 2, 3, and it could be followed by, guess what, another 1, 2, 3, but heading lower. And it would just like bounce sideways forever. Like that's very possible, but you know, I think at least for now we can say, hey, maybe this looks kind of bullish. I don't really like that the consolidation is kind of tilted upwards. Maybe on the 15-minute chart that'll look a little more clear. Let's see what we got here. So if I were to take the low from the 8th on Friday and say, hey, let's make that the triangle. All right. Now it looks good. Doesn't that look good? It looks good. Close is barely moving above that. It would have been nice to see during the day if that rally had pushed up and higher and this were the close. That would have been absolutely bullish. But this is kind of wishy-washy at the moment. Just at the open, we could lose all this progress moving higher. So tomorrow is a big day. Tomorrow is a very big day. Oh, here's that descending triangle I was talking about. Yeah, when I used the big W target and I applied the percentage mean price target for this descending triangle, I got 968 and that low was at 970, so that was pretty awesome. Space Ape, not going to see much until Wednesday inflation data. Yeah, I totally agree with that. I really do. Totally get it. Let's see here. Why'd I come out here to the daily time frame anyway? I was looking for implied volatility. Implied volatility is starting to come up. Okay, that for me is a big deal. In a bull market rally, this implied volatility is going to be coming up higher. Don't like it in the decreasing volume. RSI is barely tilting up. So tomorrow, if it's not a big day, could kind of break this, and that wouldn't be good. And then if inflation data is bad, it's like, okay, more sideways grind for like 3 weeks. And that would suck. So let's see. That was AMC's daily update. Let's go look at GME. GME on daily here. Take a peek. Yeah, same story. Consolidation. There's a gap down here too, which is a little nerve-wracking. That gap's probably going to need to fill soon. Volume likewise dropping. IV here is not nearly as impressive. The RSI is lower. Ugh, not great. Ah, yeah, Casey Shaw. He's a cool guy. I like Casey. Yeah, sometimes I pop into his lives. I'm like, what's up? And Booksy. I've heard of Booksy too. You know, I think I've reached out to both of them. You know, it's cool. I've been really nailing the analysis lately too. It's like, oh man. Maybe I'll make a little video. I'll clip a video of what I said in yesterday's video. If you're a premium subscriber, you got yesterday's video, and then when today happened, you would have just been like in the know, just all day, like not even surprised. I didn't even watch the charts today. I did a little bit because I have this put in American Eagle, and it didn't do great. My put didn't do great, but that's okay. I sold a call against it, so it's totally hedged. It's totally hedged. It's a smart play I made. But yeah, I was thinking we're gonna see this thing move down, right, against this level of resistance above. But instead, we just consolidated higher. We have this. This looks like an ending diagonal triangle to me, I think. Looking for 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. This is kind of motive wave-ish, which makes me a little nervous. But 1, 2, 3, and then this is weird too. I think this does look corrective wave-ish. IV spiked a lot right here. So volume coming in high too at the end of the day. I would expect this to dump tomorrow morning, honestly. And if it doesn't dump, it's just going to fly. And then I'm going to be in an interesting spot. Synthetic shares. Yeah, so you know, shares float like the concept of the float of a stock is so relative, like so relative. Have you ever heard of anyone entering a buy order and the broker saying, "Nope, sorry, we don't have any shares"? Synthetics, you know, when we talk about synthetics, like you gotta be really specific, okay? Because there's a lot of shares outstanding. There's a lot of like issued float, whatever. We know what those numbers are, but there's a lot more shares owned, you know, throughout the market. I wouldn't call them synthetic, but okay, here we go. So a American Eagle Outfitters wasn't on the schedule, but let's go look at SPY really quick. Give me an idea of what the ETF did today. Double top, broke down, confirmed, left a big old gap, and we had a bear flag in the morning. It looks like that just expanded. What I don't like about this, you know, I'm looking for bullish movement, but this looks like a reverse triangle, in which case this is actually going to need to not be a green uptrend, but a yellow pattern trend line. There we go. So if this truly is an ascending broadening wedge, it's really what this looks like is a corrective phase and a bigger downtrend. Like, I'm serious. Like, this looks like it's going to break down this way, right? And take us down to this 381 level. That's where it looks like it's targeting. It's saying, hey, I think we're going to go lower, and that's cool. That's totally fine. But that kind of kills my hope of a big rally here. 1, 2, 3. See, a corrective wave cycle has 3 waves to it, and we didn't set a higher high at this most recent peak, and so that makes me think, hey, very possible corrective bounce 1, 2, 3, and we could get a 5-wave motive wave, right, for probably a 5, 3, 5 flat. It'd make a nice bottom, but it would just take a long time to sit out, and it'd be annoying. It'd be very annoying. Not agreeing with anything you say, but I appreciate your content, man. Keep up the spirit. You got it. Yeah, I know we all have various opinions about like short squeezes and how market dynamics work and all that jazz. But the one thing you can't argue with is how often my price targets are met and the accuracy of the analysis. You know, this whole channel is dedicated to Bulkowski, those chart patterns, Elliott wave, and finding the best TA. And it's been a wild ride. You know, no one really agreed with me when I was like, hey, AMC's gonna drop. Like, this is the best thing ever. I love doing this. Check this out. Let's go back to AMC really quick. This is why I don't worry about any of the rumors or any of the hype narrative or any of that. I just don't, because okay, back here, this is when I started my channel, was sometime in late October to November, and I got bull trapped back here. I got bull trapped bad. This thing wrecked me, absolutely wrecked me. And so as the price started to drop, I actually bought a put somewhere back here, and this one day gave me enough cash to keep trading. It kept my account alive. And I started doing this Bulkowski analysis that said, hey, the price could drop to like $10. Yeah, back here. If you look at one of my videos from back here, I'm just talking, I have the chart pulled up, and I've got this falling wedge shown from back from the all-time high. There was a falling wedge that formed, and the price target for a downward breakout of that wedge would have been $10. And so I had that in the back of my mind, and this thing starts breaking down. And I remember there was a lot of MOAS hype through here, and then this wick came in. You can go back and watch this video, December 21st. I said, I would be damned, or it might have been December 22nd. I said, I'd be damned if that's not a topping pattern right through here. There was so much bullish hype. Everyone was talking about some sort of spring, all the Wyckoff guys. And they had this big volume spike, this big green day. And I was like, no, this is the beginning of a huge corrective measured move down. And I didn't know it, but at the time that I was starting to understand Elliott wave principles. I didn't know Elliott wave, but I knew Bulkowski's chart patterns, and Bulkowski's chart patterns are based in Elliott wave. And so the price started to fall, and it just started to tank, and it just kept going. And all along the way, I was like, yeah, I see more downside. The price started to rebound through here, and this is when I got optimistic, and I said we could see a rise, but it just ground sideways. Back here, I said, I think we're going lower, but if it does break this downtrend, it could run into the low 30s, which it did. I didn't think it would, but it did. I at least knew where it would stop running. And it interestingly hit that big W target, and there's some really cool Elliott wave analysis I've got in Capvision that explains all of this. This is nuts. And, yeah, anyway. And I started hopping back into playing puts through this downtrend. And then I nailed the bottom. Boom! I said it was like on a weekend day. So what was this? Must have been 5/8. Go look at May 8th's video. I called these 3 big red days and the bottom. And then we've been moving sideways ever since. I did call this big push up to 14. This one caught me by surprise, but I said this isn't a breakout yet. And we had this massive, massive big red day after this massive gap up. And I called this too. So like I've just been on fire for like the last 6 months. And it's just been recently where I've been like, okay, from here I'm bullish. And then we crossed below 1178. And I back here, I said, okay, now I'm bearish. And since then, the price has just been grinding sideways. And honestly, like I see the potential for this to run. I do, but it's difficult because, you know, it's hard to chart this anymore. And in Capavision, I actually go through this corrective phase through here, and I pick this apart. Okay, so if you want to understand what the price is actually doing and what the function of this sideways grind is, subscribe to Capavision. Okay, Joanne says, I'm a day trading just Neo. NIO? Is that the ticker you're trading? Let's have a look here. Day trading this guy, huh? It looks like I had a look at this a while ago. Yeah, corrective phase. We started pushing down. And it must have been around this time. I said, hey, we're probably going to go lower. And then it ground sideways, and then it went lower. It's like the story of my life. It's like, oh, the price is clearly going to do this. And then it's like months later or a month later, it finally does. I was early. Like I took out a bunch of profits from my crypto account, and I bought puts on SPY like at the beginning of the year. I got wrecked because I was just early. So now I've learned Elliott wave analysis. Now I understand why corrective phases can take so long, and I'm not nearly as bad at that as I am anymore. So, looking at IWM on the daily time frame, let's just scooch over here. Big red day, nasty, low volume, implied volatility dropping. It's corrective, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. This could just be the 4th corrective phase in a bigger motive wave up, in which case I'm looking for wave 5 to push us higher. And wave 4 really shouldn't be closing below this or into this candle. It is. So that makes me think it's probably breaking that motive wave 4. We did leave a gap here between Friday's close and today's open. So, you know, I hate to say it, but this also could just be corrective sideways. We could corrective action. We could be in like we could be in a corrective flat corrective phase, just like in SPY. 1, 2, 3, and then this could be X 1, 2, 3, and then we'd get 1, 2, 3. This would be like a zigzag, a double zigzag or something. I don't know. I figured it out. Noda says, I made 2 SPY put plays today for a gain on both. Nicely done. Very nicely done. I think learning to play puts is super important. Space App says, I downloaded Bukowski chart patterns, but still not sure if it's working correctly. Yeah, okay, so patterns is kind of complicated and it's kind of hard to use because you got to work with it. I haven't downloaded the newest version. I need to do that. It's a little finicky. First, you've got to go into like there's a button for charts. You gotta pull them up. You gotta load in the symbols that you want. You gotta type them in, space them out with commas. It's very like Excel based, kind of raw. But you know, Bulkowski is you know, he's not like a millennial. This guy is he's been around. Date is still May. Date is still May. If we're gonna go date is still May. Okay, yeah. Yeah, go look at his most recent. He just updated it. Let's see here. Chart pattern indicator. Update. So let's have a look here. Looks like he. Oh yeah, and Bukowski has updates too. Let's just read what he says. Updated on 1/8. Let's go with Bukowski's blog. What was Bukowski thinking today would happen? He says, from the left, I highlighted a head and shoulder bottom chart pattern. So here he's got left shoulder, right shoulder. He's got an inverted one there, right? Nice head. Broke out and higher. Boom, 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 boom. And then it like turns into like a different head and shoulder pattern. It's really interesting. The breakout happens with an A, strong push upward. The rise doesn't quite meet the target, which is at the height from the low at the head to the neckline. Okay, great. BC is double top. Yep, double top. Confirms that D pushes lower. And then he sees a bottom down there. He says the breakout from a diamond is upward 74% of the time. So maybe we'll see price rise in the coming days. What was this? DJT? Let me see what I can do here. Let's pull pull this over here. Can I do that? Can I go DJT? It's like DJT. Do it. Do it! It doesn't want to do it. Do I have to, did I type that wrong? I probably typed that wrong. Let's see here. Oh, there's a little thing there at the beginning. Let me go back and hit this. Does that do it? It doesn't do it either. Come on. Let me go to indices here. I can't quite see this. Mr. Bukowski, sir. I got DJX. Yeah, I guess I'll have to figure all that out. Yeah, this looks the same as SPY and IWM. It's all the same, people. It's all the same. The markets are moving together. AMC is doing pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff. I was talking about this consolidation we're in. This could be motive wave 1. This would be corrective phase 2. And we're looking for motive wave 3 to start. And it looks like it might. So I'll be watching the open very closely tomorrow. My bass guitar intro. Thank you. Yeah, I like my bass guitar intro too. I want to write a few more. I was thinking about just plugging it in and playing it live, you know. I was like, damn, but I just don't have a lot of room here against the wall for my bass on this side on my right, so it's kind of cramped. Okay, so moving into tomorrow, I think I'm actually looking for more downside. Yeah, pretty much across the board. If AMC doesn't make a big move higher tomorrow and it actually goes down, that's going to be a big deal because it's going to kill the motive waveform, and so we're looking like we'll go sideways probably. Looking for CPI data, of course. It's been about 21 minutes. I'm going to hop off. This has been a kind of a fun daily update. I went live this morning, went live now. I think super chats are on. I don't really know. I don't really understand what I'm doing too much. I've got the browser here open. I can see my concurrent viewers and my views. It's pretty cool. Does anybody have anything they want me to look at? Like, do you want me to go pull up a chart? I can pull up a chart really quick, and we can do a little bit of analysis on the fly. You need AMC above 18. You can always sell calls above 18. I mean, they're probably not going to be worth much, those calls, but yeah, that's what I'm doing with some shares I have is I write calls and just let the time decay work its magic, and it's giving me cash, and then I buy puts, and the price drops, then I make money on the long put and on the short call. It's a great strategy. It's a great way to hedge. It's a great bear market. Amazon. Okay, yeah, let's go take a peek at how Amazon did today. Amazon, I was thinking made a bullish breakout, and it's, well, we left a gap, so, you know, we'll be coming back for that sometime. I don't know when, but that's not looking great. Typically, when you get a breakout of a trend line like this, it's not uncommon to have the price come down and test the top and then come back down. But this looks very toppy now. It looks very toppy on this time frame. Like, yeah, ouch. That's a bad thing. Did Amazon have some news today? Amazon do anything here? Amazon, go. Let's take a peek at Amazon. Do you have any news on Amazon? Conversations, history, profile, financials, analyst options. I wish that they would give you, like, some news here. I'm gonna have to find, oh, here we go, news. News. Did that work? Amazon Prime Day, where to find the best deals from other retailers, market check, NASDAQ falls, US dollar highest level. Yeah, the dollar is going crazy right now, which is nuts. GME, huge after hour candle. Okay, I'll go look at GameStop after hours. I'm like very reluctant about after hours movement because it's so reversible during pre-market, but let's just go have a look, and we'll turn on the 1 minute chart here. Open this up, say, hey, give me those extended hours, and apply. Holy cow. That's nuts. That's nuts. Why is that the case? Who would do that? Who would make this do that? Let's zoom in on it. That's silly. Kaboom! And then it'll probably flatten out and peter off into nothing. Yeah, that's a lot of shares too. Very curious. In fact, let's just zoom out to the 15-minute time frame here, and you know, here's another big after hours candle, right? Remember this one? It was huge, and look what happened. Like, the price gave back most of that progress. We still haven't completely retraced it though. Look at this pre-market. There's a big red, or an after hours big red, right? Nasty. So, yeah, it's exciting for like a minute, but I've seen more impressive things. Yeah, what is GameStop up to? I was like 5-wave, motive wave, diamond. That's probably looking higher it did. Weird. GME is doing weird stuff. Price is broken. Let's look at the 1 minute again. Yeah. I mean, this is what GameStop's up to right there. That's what's up to. And this is really clean Elliott wave right here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So I'm thinking maybe 1, 2, 3, and this would be A, B, C, D, and then if E is up here, then guess what? Breakout's probably down, which isn't great. Let's see here. Space Ape. You graduated high school with Patrick Sullivan. He's assistant coach at Knicks now. Oh, that's how old I am, man. Okay. I am out of here. Thanks for tuning in. Join the premium subscription because that's where all the good, juicy analysis is. This is just the daily update going live at open and at close.